Hello, No
Before
Man's
everybody,
Sky community.
cause it's starting now, so it's gonna be recording this now. So I'm gonna
Oh
start
my
out
God,
this, right?
gamer, what did you do to me?
I'm gonna be starting out, right? This will probably be my last stream, before No Man's Sky is out. And I'm only saying that because, I'm moving in a week, and I have a lot of videos to prepare, and I don't know if I'll be able to upload videos, or upload streams, or stream at all, because I'm still not sure exactly where I'm living when I move. So this might be my last one. So never know. Just be wary of that if you're watching this after the fact. So today we have Flying. Hello, Flying.
Hello.
We have Gamer as well. Say hello, Gamer. Okay. Gamer and Flying is in the party chat today. Talk about No Man's Sky. We're just gonna wait for some people to join in on the comments. I gotta get my stream up. I can't play with you Flying when we're doing it, because it'll screw up, because it's online. So I have to play offline Rocket League.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I play with you, I'll be either lagging around or it'll end my stream, like it did last time. So let me go. You guys can just chill. I'll play offline like I do. The 20-minute rounds that I did last time. With pro bots.
Nice.
Where I just wreck everybody, basically. I gotta find my video. Underwater.
Yeah, and anybody out there who has not seen his latest video, do so. It's a real treat.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great. Hello, everybody. I got the chat up now, so I can see what's going on. Big Dude OP, hey, Stampy, Long Nose, how's it going? Dark, what's up, Vinny? Welcome everybody back. I'm sorry the stream's pretty late. I changing my sleep schedule around a bit so I can have time to upload a lot of videos, or make a lot of videos before I leave. But yeah, so it's a little late. I just woke up like 2 hours ago, and it's 11 p.m. where I am, so I basically got my sleep schedule exactly how I need it, backwards from everybody else. Did I see that asteroid in that video? Somebody told me, who was it? Somebody told me, Dark, I think it was one of my regular commenters, his name's Austin, I think, told me that he was gonna, I can't remember if he said that it wasn't an asteroid, that it was just some kind of lighting bug, or some kind of lighting in the game, but I still have yet to check it out, though, myself, truthfully. Dershman isn't talking about anything. What are you talking about? No, Dark, which video is that in again? Let me know so I can remind myself. I'm gonna write it down too. I have a pen and pencil this time, just in case, or pen and paper, just in case we have any ideas come up in the chat that I can make a video on that I never thought about, I guess. I'll write it down, what video it is.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
What do I want to talk about? I don't know, what do we want to talk about, guys?
Yeah, I like talking about anything and everything No Man's Sky, but
Hey man, that's my outro, dude. Come on, what are you doing? Take my...
yeah,
that's what I say,
man. I'm supporting your cause.
Does anybody in here watch Orbit? Does anybody in the chat watch Orbit TV? That's a question. 6 minutes of planet exploration. Alright, let me write that down. Let me get my pen. There's my paper. Okay, let me just...
Oh my God.
Actually, you know what? I've got a whiteboard right here. I'm an idiot. Just write it down here. Alright, write it down. in red. You guys watch Orbit? Did you guys see his last video? Their last video, I should say, because it's 3 of them. The 100 facts video or whatever. I'm gonna let you guys know. Whoever's in here now, right? You'll have kind of first knowledge, right? I already have a 100 facts video, and that I'm kind of working on. That I've been working on for a while. I've kind of fell off of it for a little bit just because it takes a lot of time to edit. So be expecting one of those sometime. It's going to be different than how Orbit did it though, because I don't want to feel like I'm copying him, but I have had it kind of been working on and off for a little bit now. Also, he used the only thing that got me in the whole video is the end. He said "peace out," which is exactly what I do in my videos. I was like, come on, man, really? Taking my outro, even though it's just peace out, it's not exactly the same. Yeah, he said there will be space whales. I want to know where he got that confirmed at. Because that's not really confirmed. That's just kind of, I guess, expected in a way. I don't know. When the heck did we score 4 points?
Centered.
Anyway.
Gamer, what are you doing?
You've been listening to the Atlas fan trailer and the I've Seen Things trailer on loops. The I've Seen Things trailer's nice. Atlas fan trailer I haven't seen. I should look it up though. I haven't seen a lot of fan trailers, truthfully. Big Dude OP, hopefully I'll have time. I don't know how it's going to work because I don't know if I'm going to have a job by then, and if I do, how early. Like, if I just get the job, I'm not going to be able to, like, just take off a straight week. So I don't know if I'll have a job or if I'll still be out of a job by then. I have no idea how it's going to work, but it'll be alright. I'll at least hopefully have the day of its release off. No matter what, I'll have the day of its release off. But,
oh my god. That's 2 fails. Bad.
I'm trying to think what I want to talk about that we haven't really touched on. We talk about quite a lot. Oh yeah, guys, in my stream, this might be my last Skycast, or last stream. I call it the Skycast, but this might be my last one because what I'm going to try to do is I have a week until I move. What I'm going to try to do is during this week record 14 videos, and that's 1 for each day up until I move, and 7 for the week that I won't have internet. Because there'll be at least a week where I will not have any internet to upload or do anything online. So what I'm going to try to do is make the videos, like pre-make them, and just upload them, and then just publish them, like 1 on every day that I don't have the internet. So you guys still have videos, and not just silence from me for like, who knows how long. Because, I mean, yeah, I have a Twitter and I could let people know, but I have almost 1,500 of you guys and only 200 200 followers on Twitter. So it's not really that, my Twitter isn't that, like, popular of a source to let people know what's going on. I am making a Facebook group here. After the stream is over, I'll be making a Facebook group, and I'm going to make a video on that, because I know a lot of people use Facebook and not Twitter. And I'm also going to be making a Patreon page because it seems like I get a couple comments here and there about making a Patreon. I don't really know much about Patreon, so I have to look into it a little more. But I'll be doing that also, after the stream's over. I know what Patreon... I know what it is. I'm not an idiot. I know what it is. I just haven't looked into it at all. Ever. Right? Because I never thought of it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I would let you dark, and the only reason I can't is because every time I forget to allow links into the chat. And the only reason I can't change it is because it's not like Twitch where I can just edit the settings and just update it. I have to actually stop my stream, re-edit the settings, restart the stream. And I keep forgetting to do that. You have a topic. In the PlayStation video with Anthony Carboni, he doesn't actually name the creature he killed. He named a different creature. This makes me think that you can only name things after you upload it to the Atlas. I was just watching Orbit's video, and they had Anthony Carboni gameplay in the background. Did he? He named... I wonder if... Do you guys think you can only name creatures you upload? That would kind of make... Would that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I think it might be like that, because if you... Let's say you, unless you're playing offline, then. Because I know you can still name things if you're playing offline, just other people won't see them. So I wonder how that works, but it would make sense like online, because if you discover a creature and then name it, and then you don't get to upload it... Oh wait, no. If you were to discover a creature and be able to name it, then you don't get to upload it, then it's not saved, kind of deal, right? Does anything I'm saying make sense? It's kind of confusing me. I'm trying to think. Let me stop playing the game here for a second.
It makes sense to me. I mean, I think the only time that you can ever name something is if you're able to link with the Atlas. And I think there's a lot that's... we talked about it earlier where you saw like a system and it said that disconnected from Atlas or something like that.
Yeah.
That until you get that link with the Atlas, you can't do any of that.
Because that's correct. He names he goes to name like a blue creature, I do believe, and he doesn't discover it, or he doesn't. It's not the creature he killed because it wasn't blue. The one was blue. Oh, that's what you said right there. Okay, yeah. Oh Oh, hello, Magno. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. He doesn't actually name the creature he kills. He names a different one. But did he discover the creature he killed? Because you have to scan it to discover it, right? You have to scan the creature to discover a creature. I think he only ever scanned one creature in there, though. So it might be... Okay, it might not be like that, right? So he didn't scan the creature he killed, did he? Did he scan its dead body? I can't remember. Or did he just kill it and then walk up to it? But we don't think that should be a thing. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because there was like 4 discoveries there, except for the scanned one. You know what? Maybe that would be it. So if you can't name things until you upload them, maybe once you put them into a beacon, that's when you actually discover it, right? Because nobody knows if you discover it until it's in that beacon, right? Except for yourself, kind of deal.
Oh, the fucking dick.
So maybe that's how it'll work. It's weird because then you think with online people, right? Or people who play offline, excuse me. People who play offline, well, yeah, no, it wouldn't, because they can still name things and bring things to the beacon, right, to get credits for it, or units for it. Other people won't see what they discover. So I bet you that's how it's going to be. You won't be able to name things until you actually upload it to a beacon. That makes sense. Could there be 2 suns in one solar system? I would go with yes, yeah. We don't know for sure. Oh yeah, you're right, yeah. Yeah, twin stars, yeah. 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 Okay. I don't know. I know in one of the I don't even remember. It was a while ago. I was gonna do a video on binary star or twin stars a while back when I first started my channel. There's some gameplay footage of the galactic map where you see before they changed the galactic map to be like really colorful. There was some gameplay footage of the galactic map like just zooming out, and you could see two stars, two bright red stars right in front or like right behind, like right next to each other, as if they were rotating around each other, which is what a binary star or twin stars do. It's a system of stars that rotate around each other. Anyway, how does one land on a star? I don't know. I don't think we can land on stars. We can land on asteroids and planets, but not stars. That'd be like landing on the sun. A sun. It could be. I mean, we don't know, but I mean, one thing we haven't seen. Like, I'm gonna call it like our sun is the only thing called a sun, but I'm gonna call other suns in the game, like other stars that act as suns, I'm gonna call them suns, right? Just because that's, we don't think stars as suns, we think them all as suns, or all the stars. Like, you don't look in the sky and say, hey, look at all those suns, right? Just look at the stars. You can't hear the party? Can all of you not hear the party chat? Let me know if anybody can hear the party chat, because we had this problem last time where only certain people can be heard. I don't know why that is. Let's see. So landing on a star, I guess it could be possible, but we haven't seen a sun only but one time in No Man's Sky, and I think it was like all we saw was the brightness of it. We didn't see an actual sun or a star, or sun. If you die, you lose all your stuff not uploaded. Yeah, that's correct. So it would make sense without uploading it. Like, there's no point in naming it, because if you don't upload it, then you lose it anyway, basically. So that makes sense. That's a good point.
Where are you going with it?
Yeah, one hell of an upgrade to land on a sun or a star. There you go. That's what you need.
Oh my god.
Wow, I made that nice. Maybe getting pretty close to the star, but not landing on it. Yeah, you might be able to. I'm assuming you probably would. It would be cool though to see your ship like burn up from being too close to one. Yeah, but I don't know about landing on them just because of heat-wise. Because we can't land on there's no gas giants, right? Because every surface we can land on will be solid generally, except for water. I mean, it's not really landing on it, but. So I don't know. We'll see. You only hear me? Okay. Hey Zero, how's it going? One person every once in a while. Hey, Richard, how's it going, man? I'm gonna have to blue screen the stream. Hold on. The chat party, and he could share some of his whatever. I don't know where the heck he's been, but he's on now. Here we go, invite. Okay, he's got an invite. Oh, I got a blue screen again. I'm an idiot. So we got to go to this chat party here. I'm not sure why you guys can't be heard. Why this is a problem.
Do I have to speak up, or do I not?
What is going on, everybody?
We're trying to figure out why everybody in the chat party can't be heard.
Hit him a butt. Okay.
Allow your...
On for an hour? Nobody's been able to hear?
An hour? I haven't been streaming for an hour. I've been streaming for like 10 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay. You sent the message out an hour ago. You wouldn't be starting it for another hour still. That was an hour ago. It's your math.
Yeah, your math's great. You can hear one guy.
Who's that?
You can probably hear Ginny, who just joined.
You probably can't hear me because of my system. Oh, have they shared their voices yet?
They should always be shared. You guys check your... Okay, gamer, we're not gonna wanna. They're not gonna wanna hear that. That's probably a good thing that you can't be heard, because like the whole reason we play the whole point was to play games that we wouldn't react to disperse from the chat of No Man's Sky. Right. That's why I'm playing against pro level bots, because I don't even really have to play for me to win or care, right?
Yeah, I remember Gamer was in it last time, so who will be able to be heard, but I don't know why.
Heard?
So, by the way, everybody, hello. And then,
Select whether to prioritize the voice chat for a game. Oh wait, yeah, this is prioritize party chat, right? So that should be right. It shouldn't be game chat.
Hello, hello.
Let me know. All right, gamer, introduce yourself, and then I'll ask if they can hear you.
Hello, my name is Gamer.
wow.
Yeah. Did you hear? Wow. Okay, that was a great introduction. Did you hear gamer? Ginny, you can introduce yourself. See if they can hear you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jin.
That'd be Jin. Me. Let me know if you can hear him. And then we have flying in here as well. I don't know what to. It's not.
Flying Dutchman.
Yeah,
And,
that's fine.
and you're gonna cut me off, and that's fine.
I'm sorry.
Asshole.
I don't. It's not on my end with the chat party. It's something to do with them. So it's all right. I'm the only one important here, right? Right, guys? They all agreed. They all agreed, guys. I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go to the little boy's room.
Yeah,
So-
that's. Where have you been, Ginny?
I was watching Conan O'Brien in South Korea. It was pretty funny.
Okay. Anyways.
What's the drama?
All right. Yeah, that's right, Shane. That's right. Orbit TV said that everyone starts on the outside of the same galaxy. Vindicola, that is correct. I knew there was going to be questions about it right when he said it. He brought it up in his 100 Facts video. I knew there'd be questions. Yeah, everybody starts out in on the outer edge of the same galaxy. And then we all try to get to the center of that galaxy. But there are multiple galaxies. We just don't know how to get to the other ones, and it's assumed to be once you get to the center of the first galaxy, you can then traverse to the others. Can't wait for No Man's Sky, man. I know. What do we have? 30-something days left. It's gonna be great. Yep, that's right, Magno. Same galaxy. You watch Orbit, Shane? Yeah. Orbit's great.
Yeah. I'm looking through them right now.
Alright, so they can hear Ginny, but they can't hear anybody else.
Pay for them.
Ginny, you can be heard, but nobody else can be heard. So you guys need to check your party settings, or check your microphone, volume.
I have an idea. You guys should leave the party, and then he'll reinvite you, and you guys rejoin. And see if that does it. Because I know that's an issue at times.
Okay, we can do that. Just leave the party, I'll reinvite you. Maybe.
Testing, I'm testing this now. Watch your stream.
By the way, Jared.
Yeah.
Everyone with the free music though.
Huh? I know, man. It is great. I'm gonna use that music in all my videos now.
Did you literally search?
Wait, I can hear myself in your stream.
You can? When were you talking at all? Was this then?
I said testing, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Turned up my mic volume. Is that too high?
You sound the same to me, so.
Yeah,
See if you can listen. See if you can hear flying as well, gamer.
Let's find my game volume. I don't. Okay, Dirchman, talk.
Yeah, I just adjusted my. Jeez, it's so loud for me.
Wait, why would it be
Get
loud for
feedback.
you? If it's your
I'm getting
microphone.
feedback, I don't know why.
He's just turning up his own game volume on his own headset.
I don't know. These headset audio things confuse the heck out of me.
Here we go. I think that's a bit too loud.
All right, Dark. See you later, man. 32
Adios.
days. Can you name the galaxies? We do not know. Wait, is it confirmed you can name galaxies? I think it wasn't it confirmed at one point.
Yes. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe. You can name star system.
Yeah, that's right. You can
That's
name
it.
this. You can name a star system. We don't know about galaxies yet. I don't think,
Yes, we don't know about this.
because we still don't know how to get to the other ones. They have confirmed other galaxies. Yes, it's a universe with multiple galaxies that we all start in the same galaxy, though.
I feel like if you were able to name galaxies, that ability wouldn't unlock until you reach the center of the first one and were able to achieve intergalactic travel.
Yeah, that's correct. You watch me the most. You got started. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, the community's great. It's gonna be cool because I think eventually it would be so cool to eventually like do a huge collaboration through like all the No Man's Sky channels, or at least the ones that are going on now. I think there'll be way too many when the game actually comes out.
Yes.
But there'll always be like the first kind of batch of No Man's Sky channels, I think, in a way.
Hey, I shared you my offer. I extended it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no. Yeah, we need to talk about that after this is done.
You want to twist it?
Did you offer him cookies?
I offered him my love.
I wanted Twizzlers are like one of my favorite candies, so I mean I'll take one of those.
Dude, I'm eating the cherry ones right now, the ones you can peel apart.
I'll be right back.
Oh, I just like regular ones.
Oh man, no, the cherry ones is where it's at.
Anyway,
Peel them apart.
let's see. So the 18 quintillion planets that they talked about. No, 18 quintillion planets are the entire universe, James.
Yeah.
18 quintillion is the entire universe, and they're split up into multiple galaxies. But don't think that's anything small or anything, right? It'll be easier to find people, right, if they're in the same galaxy and they're going to the center of the galaxy, right? But it's still going to be insanely difficult. It's a huge game, right? And like I'll say the same thing, right? If every human, what was it? What was my stat? I don't even remember. I have it here. Hold up, I got it. I've got my pad of paper here. Just hold up. Just hold on 1 second. All right. Where is it? Okay, so if every person, right? If every person on Earth, okay, every person on our Earth played No Man's Sky, okay, it would still take 67.5 years for every planet to be discovered for 1 second, right? So that's what you gotta think, okay? So 67 years, I could be dead, right? But not everybody, like all the children, all the newborn babies, everybody. So you can't think it's like a small game. Wow, that was a skill shot.
With that, though, we also have to look at the fact that not even 1% of the population on planet Earth will be playing No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
And the fact that we're not just going to be visiting planets for 1 second. We're going to be on planets for,
Hours.
depending on the person, really. I mean, some people may land on a planet and it'll be a desert and leave. Others will be staying on a planet for weeks if they really like it.
Yeah.
So.
Alright. Yeah, there's a lot of No Man's Sky channels. You can name off quite a few. We got Cobra TV, Orbit TV, Syrian, Elka. Did you guys see Elka's video? Man, I wish I could understand what he's saying. Like, I really do. Elka, No More Shadows, Stain J, Outer Edge Gaming, No Man's Sky Gamer, who is really new. Did I forget anybody?
Very new.
There's a lot. But like when I started, right, it was Cobra, Orbit, Syrian, Elka. That's all I knew
here.
about. No More Shadows was one, but I didn't know about him until I started talking with everybody else. Yeah, 18 quintillion whole universe. You're gonna be making videos about it when it comes out? Yeah, I'm sure so many people would. are going to be, it's going to be like unlimited entertainment in a way. Like YouTube already is kind of that way, right? Unlimited entertainment, because there's no way you're going to, like, there's so many YouTubers that I watch, but when No Man's Sky comes out, everybody's going to be making content, and everybody's playthrough and what they do and what they find will be different, so you could just keep on watching No Man's Sky footage and gameplay without ever, getting your fill kind of deal. Yeah, that would be awesome, like generations of No Man's Sky players.
Like father, like son.
Yeah. I think it's gonna, like, it's still weird because not a lot of people know what No Man's Sky is. Like, so many people don't know what No Man's Sky is still. But once E3 hits, and there's that trailer that I'm sure they're gonna have, and don't take my word for it, but since it's so close to release, I think they're gonna have another official trailer, and it's just gonna, so many people, that'll be the first time they ever hear about it, which is
the thing
weird.
The thing with E3 is it is hype fuel. People go, and they don't even have to go to it, they just watch it. People watch E3, and it's like literally injecting hype into their veins. They just know that if it's at E3, it's going to be a notable game to play out, check into. And I haven't seen anything about how a game's being at E3 this year yet, but I definitely feel they will be. And the second they pop up on stage and show that trailer, every single person who's watching that, if they have not already pre-ordered No Man's Sky, will probably pre-order No Man's Sky.
Definitely, yeah. They've already got so many. I mean,
from E3.
What would you say?
No Man's Sky is being released a week from E3.
Yeah. Let's see. You're only around 100 subs. You're gonna be overshadowed by everybody. Well, you gotta find your kind of style. Even though there's gonna be a lot of No Man's Sky channels, everybody's gonna have their own way to show how they play, right? And there are gonna be different kind of things. You gotta just, I don't know. It's not about the subs, right? It's not about the subscribers. I mean, everybody says that, but it really isn't. My whole thing was just to create a community. This was before, truthfully, I didn't really do much research when it came to No Man's Sky YouTubers. I knew when I started my channel, the day or the first week, maybe, I only knew of Cobra TV. Right? I didn't know of the other ones that were out. So I was just keen on building a community. Like I say, concrete community a lot.
If you're gonna make
I'm surprised it's gotten this big this quickly. So I mean, that's just all thanks to you guys, truthfully. What were you saying?
Okay. Definitely, I want to see a lot of people on YouTube making videos for No Man's Sky and just letting other people be able to see their content. But I will say, for any of you guys watching the stream right now, if any of you guys are even interested in making a YouTube channel, don't make your channel solely for wanting to get views or YouTube money or any of that stuff, because one, it's not gonna come even remotely quickly, at all. And second of all, what your content should be on is making videos that you want to see and having fun with it, and showing people your discoveries, what you've seen in No Man's Sky, etc., etc.
Definitely, yeah, because I didn't make this with the intent of YouTube money or views. When I made my YouTube channel, right, it was a Let's Play channel, and I was getting 20 views on every video kind of deal, and I made 80 Let's Play videos, right, and that took a lot of time because I didn't just stream and then upload it. I went through and edited everything. Back then I didn't have a computer that could edit anything. I didn't have software that could edit, so I edited using Share Factory and Movie Maker, which took way too long because they're both not crazy awesome editing programs. So I didn't really I just did it because it's fun. I like making videos and editing, as you could see hopefully by my last video that I made. which took quite a lot of editing. I don't know if I told you, Ginny, but when I was making that, all I had to do in that last video was put the outro in, and my computer crashed, and it didn't save any of it. Even though I did save it, didn't save any. I had to restart. And that was at like 5 in the morning, so I just had to do it all over again. Huh? Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, somewhere around there.
But you still had your audio file, right?
The audio file was saved. Oh, that was it. So, but the problem with that is when I recorded that, like, I don't know if it sounded script-like at all, but I didn't script. Only thing I scripted and read straight from the paper was the introduction. Everything else was just kind of on the whim. Like, I had bulleted points, like, of how to die, but everything else I said was not scripted. And so a lot of it was edited out because I messed up quite a bit and just kept having to restart. I was trying to get, like, the awkward... I was trying to force more monotone onto my voice than it already is. If that wasn't apparent.
This is my monotone voice.
And I don't know how that idea came to be for that video, because at first it was just supposed to be a video about death, right?
It's all about the positive vibes, man.
I think what I was doing was just like messing around with like my audio, and I was like, I need to do a video, like an informational kind of video on, how to survive, but use a different kind of twist. Anyway, let me get back to the comments. I got off topic. Think you're going to stream to document your own story? Yeah, that's a good idea, man. And then just make sure, like, if you want, just save your streams, either to, like, a computer or just onto Twitch, because I do believe you can save videos on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube. Well, YouTube would be good to do it there, because it automatically saves everything. Yeah, we don't know that, James, if other galaxies will have, like recognizable different, like large recognizable different things in them. Now, well, it's going to be hard because, right, every galaxy is going to be the same in some way. It's not like not going to be the same, but it's not going to be like humongous differences in each galaxy, I don't think, because, right, there's just going to be too many variables to, like, draw similarities between galaxies, right? Because there's so many planets, so many opportunities, so many, things to discover and find. But there will be isn't each solar system, right? Each solar system, there's something you can do to change something. How do they even word that?
I think the way they worded it is in each solar system, there's going to be one event that can change that solar system forever. Yeah,
for everyone too. Yeah,
for everybody as well.
So yeah, like Ginny said, in every solar system, there's one event that you can choose to do or not, that will change the solar system for everyone who visits it. So I think that's really what's going to be like the differences between each solar system rather than differences between each galaxy. I think the galaxies will be too large to really draw similarities and differences from each other. Alright, see you, Magno. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Peace.
Exactly, Ben, yeah, same with me, man. When I knew about it since the first initial, the VGX, when they first had the first trailer, and, I didn't talk about it much, I looked up a lot of things, but back then there really wasn't a lot of information. We still don't have a lot of information. We have a good bit, but there's so many secrets, right? But, so many people, I didn't have any friends in real life who knew about the game, and I have a lot of friends who are gamers, so I had to just show them, and I just would show them the same trailer, and they always had the same question, it looks cool, but what is it, really, kind of deal, right? Nobody really cared. A lot of people didn't care of the infinite discovery kind of aspect. They wanted to know what you could do, back then even. But still, everybody I work with, a lot of people I work with are actually gamers, and they didn't know about it until I told them about my YouTube channel or whatever and showed them, and then they got, totally addicted to it, right? So, it's weird, because it was voted at one point, right? It was voted most anticipated game of the year. What, was it a year or two ago? 2 years, probably? Yeah, and it's weird how it was voted that, but it seems that half of nobody knows what it is. Or at least then. What are you doing? Great. Great. Guy on my team is great. You wish they would... Wait, hold on. Is anyone worried about poor optimization for PC? I am... The only reason I'm not is because I'm going to be playing it on PS4 mainly. I don't have enough knowledge to know if it'll work on my PC. Truthfully, I think it will be fine if I were to get it on PC, but I've already pre-ordered through the PlayStation 4. So I'm assuming you'll be playing on PC then. I don't know, I think it'll be fine. You know? I think Hello Games knows what they're going for, what they're doing.
Like we've heard from Sean that he grew up playing on PC, so I feel like that's always been his console, so he'll want to make it as best as he can.
Yeah.
For everybody else playing it as well, since that's where he started gaming.
You wish they would release periodic table before the game launch so you can track what you find near a trip. Yeah, they're not gonna do that, I am sure of it. Only because they want it to be... They don't want it to be easy, I don't think, at all, right? Because it's a survival game, they don't want it to be a game where you know everything about the game before you actually start to play it. And that's kind of how that's always been, right? We'll see it when we get into the game. I kind of wonder if you're going to just be able to bring up the periodic table, or if you have to actually like discover the elements for them to show up, right? Because how would you know what they are if it's not seriously, like it's not an entirely real periodic table? It's some of it's made up, right? I don't know. Oh crap. But yeah. But there will be a table, I'm thinking, yeah, definitely. A fillable periodic table, yeah, just what I said. So there you go, yeah, I didn't read that. Correct. That's why I think there probably will be. Exactly, yeah, okay. Yeah, you cared, Richard, that's fine. I remember that. It's been a long time, man. You know I'm gonna be there in a week, right? A week from today. You better be ready, man. I don't know where I'm gonna live still, but we're not gonna talk about that.
A cardboard box.
Cardboard box, probably, definitely. If they have waterfalls, that's a good question. We brought this up. Was this last stream or was this just in party chat?
I feel like that was last night.
Yeah. This was a stream. I want to know if there's going to be rainbows and waterfalls. We don't know. We haven't seen neither. We haven't seen either. I don't know. Wrong grammar. But I think there's a greater chance there'll be waterfalls versus rainbows.
Yeah.
Definitely. So. Oh, Parker says he saw waterfalls. Let me know where you saw waterfalls. Because there could be, but I just can't remember. I know I haven't seen rainbows. Okay, my computer just went to sleep. Hold up. Thanks, computer. There we go. You would bring it up? Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, we haven't seen volcanoes either. I put that in one of my videos. I would like to see volcanoes or like kind of like volcanic ash or lava. Haven't seen that either, but I expect that to be in there as well. That's kind of true, Richard, yeah. Or Mr. Makepeace, if that's what you want me to call you. Keep your identity a secret.
Yeah.
He's Superman.
Yeah, you can destroy the ground, and yeah, if you destroy the ground, like, and there's water near, like, water will flow and fill into like a cave if you create one. But we don't know if, okay, it's hard to explain. Okay, so if you are like near water, right, and you dig kind of above water and in the water, so where the water would flow into a cave, that will happen, but we don't know if water will be taken out of like the ocean, right, to kind of fill it, or if it'll just kind of happen, kind of like in Minecraft, right? If you put a water bucket down, it'll just flow and it'll just keep flowing, right? It's not going to take from one to fill the other, kind of deal. You understand what I'm saying there, guys in the party? Anybody in the party chat?
Oh, sorry, what was that?
What the? Okay, that's great. I'm glad everybody is listening.
I don't know enough about Minecraft to answer that. So.
All right, Jenny. You know in Minecraft, right? When you put down a bucket of water, all right, the water flows continuously, right? And if you like break blocks in the paths of the water, it's not going to take from one spot of the water to fill another spot of water. You get what I'm saying? It's just going to keep flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how nobody knows in this is like a small detail, but nobody knows if that's going to happen in No Man's Sky. If when you break something near water, like a cave, and water will fill that cave, but if it'll actually be taken out of the initial like pond of water, or if it'll just fill
I heard
it.
somebody bring this up, like if you made like a little river into a cave, but that river was like the water source was like an ocean. Would it lower the ocean level?
Yeah, we don't know. That's still a thing that we're not sure about. That's what I was getting at. It's a little it's not like crazy important, but still interesting to like think. 'Cause I don't know.
Like you could kind of terraform planets in that sense.
Yeah.
You're making more terrain to explore on land at least.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Well, they have volcanoes and rivers, and more specific landforms and water sources. Yeah, I think they'll have rivers, stuff like that. Volcanoes we still don't know, but I assume there will be, because that's kind of like a pretty big like type of land, like, because it's hard to explain. But I do believe they'll have volcanoes, right? It seems like it's not common, but it's a common thought. Like if I were making a sci-fi game, and with infinite planets, I would think you would see a volcano, at least somewhere.
Make the resources on it, especially since it's a survival game and we're mining resources. Make the volcanic planets have a lot better resources. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but don't expect like it sucks to say this, but don't expect a volcano to erupt while you're on the planet, right? And don't expect an earthquake to happen while you're on a planet. I don't think any of those will be like as you're there. It'll kind of seem like it has happened while you were gone versus it's happening while you're there. I made a video on that as well. But yeah, you need to know the numbers, like exactly how many languages you could learn. Well, we don't know how many races there are. Sean said there'll be a bunch of races, and then we had multiple articles said there would only be 4 or 3 or 4. But 3 or 4. So we don't know. Sean said a bunch. In a video he said a quote bunch, but who knows? Still unconfirmed. We've seen the Gek, the Korvax, and possibly another one that we don't know the name of in the art video, No Man's Sky art. You're in SC there? Nice. Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'll be there. Do you think that after the release of No Man's Sky that a lot of people use procedural generation? Yes, definitely a lot. Hey, actually, before we get into that topic, Jenny, have you heard of the game called Brutal?
Describe it.
I heard it's brutal.
It's what they call an ASC2 game or something like that. It's like something from the past. I don't know how it is. It's for the PS4. It's a procedurally generated like RPG loot kind of game-ish, but it looks kind of like Tron. Like all the graphics are made out of like letters, if you get what I mean.
Very
cool. You should look it up.
Like
I don't.
Matrix letters?
No, like keyboard letters.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But no, I haven't. I've never heard of it.
I just saw it yesterday when I was looking at my phone. PS4 has it, or PlayStation has it on their website, stuff like that. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, just correct me. But it's a small like indie game. There's like no release date yet, but there's a trailer for it, announced trailer. It looks interesting. I believe it's an indie game as well. Yeah, magma planets, they just gotta be a thing, right? Alright, I need to catch up, holy cow. Weather, could there be hurricanes, tornadoes, or sandstorms? There are sandstorms. We don't know about tornadoes. There are not specifically hurricanes, though. Sean has said that there won't be specifically hurricanes. There'll be like crazy rain, there'll be thunderstorms. There's going to be weather that isn't in real life as well. And we have acid rain, or toxic rain, whatever it is. But tornadoes are something I want to see, but that hasn't been confirmed yet. Sandstorms, definitely. And thunderstorms have been confirmed. Another thing I want to know with thunderstorms, because it is like you can see lightning, and lightning will strike and all that. I kind of know if lightning will be different colors. Right. Alright, let's see here. You want to be able to aid a civilization that is under civil war, something similar. See, so far, like, it's confirmed that there won't be huge civilizations in the game. They'll just be, like, you know, artifacts, like, in buildings that have been, like, you know, just like we've seen in gameplay, where there's just solely one or two buildings next to each other and then spread apart. There won't be giant civilizations, but then again, we don't know what's at the center of galaxies, so anything's possible then, I assume. I would love to see a civilization, like a really rare, like, discovery, a huge civilization, or maybe at least a place that was a civilization, like an empty kind of ghost town type place, where there's buildings everywhere, but nobody's there. Yeah, the Korvax are the science race. The Gek, we don't really know what kind of race, but... Yeah, a bunch and then 3 and 4, that's exactly it. How about big cities, kind of, yeah, basically what I just said, Richard. If you were listening. If not, I'll say it again. If there was an all-ocean planet, how would we land? I think it's been said that there will always be, like, there will be totally underwater planets, if you are lucky enough to find one. But there always will be a piece of land somewhere, like a docking place, like a trade station maybe, like on a small piece of land. It can't be totally underwater, because then you're right, no, you couldn't land, because you can't land in water with your ship. And it's not known if you can jump out of your ship mid-air, right? And then your ship, it would be impossible to get off the planet, truthfully, if it was totally underwater. But I think what they mean totally underwater is basically, like, entirely. There'll always be something where you can land and take off in your ship. Yeah, exactly, Parker. That could happen, Ben. I would assume, because it is procedural. Yeah, there'll be big space stations. PS4 exclusive Wild. Yeah, I want to play it. But you know, I'm not as excited for Wild as I am No Man's Sky. And I definitely don't know as much about Wild. All I know about Wild is what Cobra talked about Wild on his channel. I haven't looked it up myself. Yeah. Cities would be too convenient. That's true. Cities would be too convenient for trading, because you would think cities would have huge amounts of resources, this and that kind of deal. But who knows? Constant weather patterns. Yeah, that's it. Rainbow lightning. Truth. Yeah, that's what we want. Is there a chance of more ruins as we get closer to the center? Or there is a chance? Yeah.
I feel like the ruins are closer, more towards the outer edge.
Oh, okay.
Compared to the center. So
Who knows?
I remember
Well,
Sean Murray saying that the outer edge kind of has a little bit more, like you'll be finding a lot of lore around the outer edge in terms of stuff, and then be learning more things as you get closer towards the center. Okay.
yeah. But then again, portals I'm considering as ruins, right? In a way, right? And they're on the outer edge and in the center, right? Because I wonder, would it be cool? Like, I kind of wonder if people will find a portal closer to the center of a galaxy and go through it backwards, like to get to the outer edge instead. I don't know. I don't know why people would. I guess you could, right? If you want to like get to the center of a galaxy and then work your way back out in a different direction instead of going to another galaxy. If that's even a thing when you get to the center of one. I assume there will be, Ben. Yeah, there's only been really portals, ruin-wise. But I'm sure there'll be more. Yeah, it's all teasers. Like, they're not gonna... And truthfully, I don't know if they know. Like, I mean, they know generally. I think a lot of the ruins, you know, aren't crazily procedural. Like, I don't think you're gonna see anything humongous. But buildings are procedural. I don't know. There's so much speculation with the game, right? But I think portals, that's a big thing I want to find, is a portal. Yep, it's totally, let's see, next month. Yeah, that's all I'm looking forward to, that, making videos. I'm going to be really busy with the fact that I don't know where I'm going to live once I move, or anything, but it's going to be exciting. First person to get to the center of a galaxy? Well, it said center of a galaxy. Sean said it could take 40, the number now is 40 to 120 hours. It used to be less, but they split up the planets, so they're a lot farther apart from each other. So 40 to 120 hours to get to the center of a galaxy. How long do I realistically think it's going to take? I think it's going... What did I say before? I think somebody will do it quickly, right? There's going to be the one person who gets super lucky, right? Finds a portal, gets closer to the center right off the bat. Maybe. And then it's done in, 2 days. 2 days, it's going to be done. Somebody's going to be to the center of the first galaxy. I wouldn't like that to happen. I definitely won't even be close in 2 days. I'll still be on my second planet the second day in. Which is great to think about. It's going to be so great, like a planet a day. Which I don't know if that's really how it's going to be, but you never know. I could get to a planet and just be attacked by everything and just have to go. Like, can't even do it.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely.
You're a baby.
I am.
A wee little baby.
How did you know?
Day's birthday.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, someone's got to speedrun it. Yeah, well, we don't have any idea how far jump drives are, but we do know that Sean did say 40 to 120 hours it'll take. So, I mean, that's some kind of, at least, and that's basically 2 days, 40 hours. Kind of, a little less. What do we think are going to be in the space stations? Yeah, so all we know about is they'll be trading, like you could trade with NPCs who fly and land there, and you can kind of look at like a ship kind of where you could just buy new ships, things like that. What else? Well, we know there's windows, so that's a thing. You can look out. What else will be there? I don't know. What else do you think will be in space station, or could be in space stations? I don't think every space station is going to have multiple things. Some space stations should just be just like trading, right? But I don't know like what else they would put in space stations, right? Because a lot of the gameplay is on planets, right, where things happen.
I feel like there's a lot they could do with it. I feel like if we're ever to see anything similar to like a civilization, I feel like space stations would be like the place, since it's kind of a hub spot for that entire solar system. And like we've already heard that NPCs will be landing there, they'll be getting out, you can trade with them, trade with the people there, whatnot. But Sean Murray himself said, I mean, there's not really going to be much to see
Yeah.
in the space stations.
So you have like a stock type of market, like where you can check how, like what resources in the area sells for what.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be interesting. But we do know you can also save. There's save points in space stations. I mean, that's not a huge thing to do, but still something. Anyways, collectible artifacts. You never know, man. Because there's gonna be a lot to not like collect, but find. I guess because wow, that was a nice hit. Sorry. Blueprints are basically it, right? And plans that you could find. I don't know about collectible artifacts. That would be really cool, but you gotta think, collectible artifacts on planets, like what are the chances you ever find one? There would have to be thousands on a planet. I guess they could be giant artifacts, not where you collect, but you just discover. I don't know. Because you'd have to have so many artifacts on one planet to ever find one. Yeah, something like that, where you can like pick up artifacts and you can sell them in a way, so they're a different kind of resource. But not ones where you would like have a collection system, because there's no way you'd be able to collect all the artifacts on a planet. But something, if you were to like find some piece of like tech, like old world tech in a way, and you could like sell it to a certain race that may be looking for it, or part of their history kind of deal, that'd be cool.
That'd probably be like something along the lines of the quests we get from NPC, like go find this artifact, or
if you come across this, we'll pay you big money. And then like 3 months down the road, you finally come across it, miles away, galaxy away. It's like you go back and you're like, just you look so different, and they like attack you, right? You're like, what, you wanted this? They're like, it took you that long? Oh my god, we don't need that anymore.
That's like 8 billion years old.
Yeah. Or you go back and their race is just eradicated.
Time travel.
Yeah. It's like, we needed that so long ago. Now we're all dead. Alright, let's see. Yeah, everybody's going to take their own time for sure. I'm definitely going to take a lot of time, because I have a lot of videos I want to make and things I want to do that'll take time. But I don't see myself ever getting bored, right? And I if there is a time where games do get boring, I mean, yeah, it has to be said, but the slower I take it, the quicker, or the longer, what's the word I'm looking for? The longer the game will last, right? You can't travel through a portal and get off the planet there. Yeah, that's another thing, like, I guess that's kind of true in a way, but I feel like, because the portals, how they work are, they take you to a planet closer to the center of a galaxy, but supposedly you can't take your ship through the portals, right? Which would make sense, because the portals that the player walks through in that trailer was way too small for you to just take a ship through. Okay, but like, it's weird because they say you can't. What if you were to go through a portal and find a space station or a trade station where you could buy a new ship and then fly away? But then we get to the point of supposedly your life pod is part of your ship everywhere you go, and you can't purchase a new ship unless you have your old ship or your life pod with you at the time. With you meaning on the same planet or at the trade station. I would just assume, because if you were to get lost and you can't make it back to your ship, then you would be stuck if you weren't able to buy a new one. So if that's the case, then yes, you won't be able to buy a new ship after you go through the portals and leave. You would have to just collect and gather what you can, go back through the portal type of deal. With that being said, One of what I think the portals are going to be, and somebody brought this up to me in comments, right? And it's a super awesome idea, right? So listen, I'm going to get to the comments. I'll catch up, but this is a really cool idea. With the portals, if you saw the video I did, or if you see the image or some of the gameplay of the portals in No Man's Sky, you notice that there's a lot of small portals surrounding a giant portal in the center. And the way you open the small portals is by a certain weapon combination or a type of weapon, right? So my theory is that each portal surrounding the larger one is a portal to a different planet closer to the center of a galaxy. Each one goes to a different one, a different planet, right? Because they can do that. They've got enough planets to do that. But each small portal, you have to use a different weapon combination on to open. And then once you open every single, or once you unlock every single small portal, then the large portal will open and you can fly your ship through it. How was that? So that gives you incentive to return to a planet just for the portal, for the weapon combination, the unlocks, right? That would be sweet, right? That sounds like an awesome idea. So, because what's the point of the giant portal in the center? You would think there'd be a reason, other than just for looks. How do you like that theory?
How about this, Jared?
Anybody?
You know when they showed that he hacked the terminal and called a ship there, I wonder if he could do that on the other side of the portal.
That'd be interesting. Just like go to the other portal, find a terminal, hack it, call your ship, and then just wait. Like it gives you like a time to when it'll be there.
8 billion years.
Yeah, it's like you just be chilling. Because I guess that depends on how long, right? How far away you are, and then what if your ship can't travel that distance with the hyperdrive that you currently own? It would just be. But that's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
That was pretty much instantaneous on his screen. Maybe it'll be a glitch and it's just there.
Yeah. Who knows?
It's worth a try.
Yeah.
Thought.
Yeah, no, definitely. I didn't ever think about that. Alright, I gotta catch up here. I wonder what kind of stuff you can buy other than ships and multi-tools and resources that's unannounced. I'm sure there'll be a lot, or a good amount of things, upgrade-wise. Not sure about just, like, physical things that you can buy, because we know that all you can do is upgrade your ship, your suit, and your weapon. Other things, like, I'm not sure. Like, I'm just thinking it's going to be resources, crafting materials, and upgrades, blueprint upgrades, kind of things like that. You also want to go around the outer ring, or like the outer edge. Yeah, that's actually, isn't that what your community's about, Jenny? Like the outer edge?
We're dominant. I just created the outer edge community because it's a common place where they're all starting.
Oh, yeah.
But I definitely know when I start, I'll be going around the outer edge, seeing what's around there, and seeing, because I want to explore how the outer edge is, like when things are kind of normal, before I start getting in all the weird, crazy shit towards the middle.
Yeah. $300 hours to the center for you? That seems about right. It seems good. Good time. Now you've got that planned out, you got it laid out already, right? 300 exact. Interiors, yeah, will be procedural. So, yeah, I'm assuming there'll be larger interiors than we've seen. Just like space stations are procedural, and you can find larger ones. Finds portal, hey, I reached the center. Yeah, a portal right to the center. Basically everything is procedural, yeah. You can land on asteroids, yes. Burt the asteroid to the center. Okay, let's see here. Trophies will be like? Yeah, what will trophies be like? That's like, I'm thinking like discover your 10th planet, maybe name your first animal, upload, like when you upload things to the beacon for the first time. Maybe when you die the first time? Probably, like sometimes games like to, give you trophies for losing.
Learn a language completely.
Yeah, learn a language completely. Meet a race.
Or discover all the races.
Discover all races if that's possible. What other things will it be? Maybe craft your first like item from a blueprint. Make like create your own elements from the periodic table. Kill yourself, maybe. No.
Or a creature in a certain way.
Yeah. Buy a new ship.
Acquire so much currency, like the X amount of units.
I kind of want there to be a trophy that is titled WoW, and that's just like when you open the galactic map. Like that's it. Oh, that's a goal. That's great. Okay.
Nice. And anybody who wants to download Far Harbor for available.
What? Your mic's
The
kind
new
of
deals.
cutting in and out,
New
man.
DLC drops today. I downloaded it.
For what?
About 4.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have follow for. Didn't notice asteroids in motion. Do asteroids move? Well, yeah, I mean, they're around, like, they're like asteroids in our asteroid belt, right? They just go around in orbit, right? Yeah, right? Is that how asteroids work, correct? They're not always flying by. That would be a meteor.
They just orbit. Asteroids are orbiting celestial bodies. Or they're just miscellaneous celestial bodies.
Exactly, yeah. So they do move. Everything orbits in the game. Around and stuff like that. But we haven't really got a huge look. Like we haven't had a game where Sean just sits and flies around some asteroids. We have seen him blow up asteroids and shoot at them, which causes them to move, break. But yeah. All right, Ben. See you later, man. Thanks for being here, man. Yeah, you can only have one chip. That is true. But once you buy a ship, you buy a new one, the other one just goes away. But does your current ship have to be present when you buy a new one? Is the whole idea surrounding that portal, the portals. If that is the case, then it makes sense you won't be able to stealing a ship. That's the thing, we don't know truthfully, because Sean said before he doesn't want the game to be about stealing, right? There was a playtester back whenever who said, when that gameplay first came out, when we first learned about races, stuff like that you can steal ships from terminals. But then we got the hacking into a terminal kind of thing, and the stealing, quote unquote, stealing your ship was just calling your ship, and it just happened to be a Korvax ship, right? Doesn't mean, if it's a Korvax ship, it doesn't mean you stole the ship just because it's a Korvax one, right? It could mean that you were either given a ship, allowed to take a ship, or you just purchased it from the Korvax, because you can purchase any ship you find that is currently at a trade station. If there's a blue ship you really like at a trade station, and it happens to be a Korvax ship, and it's titled Korvax ships, it doesn't matter, you can still purchase it. And it'll still be called Korvax ship, unless, I guess, you can rename it. So stealing isn't still not, confirmed, I guess, right? Wood, you want to have anything to add to that?
I don't believe that it's confirmed. I do wonder if and when you're trying to switch ships, if you can transfer mods from one to the next, or at the very least, I know that I've seen that you can dismantle mods for resources and stuff, at least get some resources from it before you switch ships.
Yeah, so you can kind of not throw away everything you've built up kind of deal, right? So you'd be able to salvage something from the ship you've put time into. I think you'll be able to. Just like I believe if you find a crashed ship on a planet, you'll be able to get something from it instead of it just being there for absolutely no reason. Besides looks.
For sure.
I think that's definitely going to be something.
I even believe that you have the chance to not just salvage something from the ship, but fix it up to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I think I talked about this on a video at one point a while back, on a ship video, where you can kind of, if you find a broken down ship, repair it and kind of take it, use that instead. If you find like the right parts, the right upgrades that you need, which would be super. That'd be awesome, right? That'd be really cool. Like, hey, where'd you get that ship? Yeah, I found it on this planet, right? This desert planet that was just inhabited by like a huge creature, right? That'd be pretty sweet.
Found it in the belly of a space whale.
Yeah. If the caves had water in them and there was waterfall in caves too, that would be awesome.
That would be sick. And then add some bioluminescence in there.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Instantly, like right when you said that too, I thought of a book I was writing, because there was a place just like that, kind of in a way, which is it would be super cool if that was in the game, if that was a possibility, I guess. If there are in fact waterfalls and things of that nature. How do you know where the center is? There's a line, there's like a path from each solar system. There's like a white line that directs you to the center, and if you were to follow it, you'll eventually get there. Like the quickest way from your location. So you'll be able to know. It's not like you're going to be able to just shoot, like choose a random direction and then just go and hope for the best kind of deal. There'll be a path.
That's also why they add the galactic mini-map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do. The galaxy map shows. Okay, yeah, that's right. There's a rumored black hole. Yeah, that's correct. I'm sure there will be spaceships that look different, definitely, because all of them are procedural with infinite amount of variations to them, and we haven't really seen like asymmetrical ships in game. We've only seen them in like the editing, like what's it called? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
The
demo build.
Yeah, no, the where they show off the art. Is it the art video?
Yeah,
I can't remember one of the videos. I think it's the art video where they show off like on Hello Games' studio that shows on their computer. It shows like asymmetrical ships, and we haven't seen those in game. We've only seen symmetrical ones in game, so there's definitely going to be crazy amounts of ships that we haven't seen yet. You want to fly through a cave system? I want to build a cave system just so I can fly through it. Like a huge tunnel where you could just like try to fly through without crashing type deal, just for fun. In a demo on YouTube, somebody specifically stole a ship. Well, if you could find it, and you might be talking about the same demo I'm talking about, but that's truth. If that's a thing, then I'll check it out. I just haven't I don't know, I just know Sean Murray said he didn't want the game to be about stealing. Anyway.
But the problem I see with that though is, what if your playstyle is a pirate and you want to steal ships and you want to kill everything and blah 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 blah. I feel like not being able to steal ships would be a little weird for being a pirate, because pirates are supposed to steal stuff.
Yeah. I guess so, but then again, it would be stupid to steal a ship that, like, it would have to be a very specific ship, right, if you're a pirate. It would have to be one you would use. You wouldn't steal a ship just to steal it, because then you don't have the ship that you would rather have, like the one you're currently using. Right? It'd be different if you could just keep all the ships, or keep everything you stole. But if you have a ship that you've upgraded and it works for your playstyle, you don't want to steal other ones because then you lose the one you currently have. It'd be pointless. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. I should contact Sean and give him my ideas? Yeah. That's about a joke and a half. They don't really respond to people because there's, like, I can contact Hello Games, but there's like a total of 15 people working on the game. They're pretty busy. It's fine. Well, the game's, truthfully, giving him my ideas, I don't think it's going to change the fact that the game's basically done by now. Right? They're just working out kinks. But I think Cobra is the only one who's directly talked to Sean, at least through email-wise. Space whales, where can you find one? It is rumored that it's just a joke, but they're probably going to end up, they're probably going to end up in there just because, you know. How big can the animals be? Animals can be the size of Godzilla. There you go. And the reason why I say that is because Sean was asked, can they be Godzilla sized? And he said maybe. So, there you go. Yeah, lore, oh, that's it, in the lore video. Yeah, the lore video, they show asymmetric ships. Thanks, Shane. Yep, exactly, yeah. They're procedurally, you know, everything's procedural about them, so they could be as big as ever. Sean was asked if they could be Godzilla sized. He said maybe. He was also asked if you could see an animal on a planet from space, and he said he doesn't know. Because he hasn't seen it yet. Why aren't you pre-ordering it? Come on. Well, okay, so I pre-ordered the game because I wanted the limited edition, but I don't care about the bonuses for pre-ordering. I just wanted like the art comic book type deal, the steelbook case stuff. Yeah, but I understand. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna have those bonuses, but I'm not gonna use them. I'm gonna play how Hello Games intended for it to be played when they made the game, and then later down the line I might use the bonuses just for fun to see what they are. Oh yeah, No Man's Sky 2, definitely. It's gonna be, you know, double the planets, 36 quintillion. That's what we need. That's the game I want. I don't care about this 18 quintillion one. I'll find all those planets in a day. Jeez. Yeah, limited edition has quite a bit more, and then the Explorers edition has a bunch, but once again, it's only for PC, right? So I would have got it if I could have, like if it was for PS4. Truthfully, I probably would have. But look at that, I caught up with comments. It's amazing. Yeah, Shane, you got limited? Nice. Limited edition's worth it. I love steelbook cases, so like that was basically like if it was only steelbook case, I still would have probably got it. For some reason I just like steelbook cases. Do. Exactly, Ziggy. When the game was like announced and they said like the main facet of the game was just exploring and discovering, that's all I cared about. Like, if they didn't add NPCs, if they didn't add, you know, all the new things we know about now, like languages, I wouldn't care. If it was just a game about infinitely exploring, I would still pay what I paid for, you know, the $80 for a limited edition version of it. Like, all the other things are great and, you know, makes the game more of a game, I guess. But even if it was just, you know, how it started out to be, just an exploring game, it'd still be worth it. Definitely. Stare at the art book when you... Yeah, definitely, man. I'm gonna read all the, like I'm gonna read all the stuff and look through all the things I get before I actually play the game. It's gonna be hard to do that, I think, but that's I don't know how long the comic in it is. You can do what you want, Richard, truthfully. I mean, you could keep one gun and forever, but you can upgrade every gun and you could get... Okay, so there's infinite amount of mods and upgrades for infinite amount of weapons. So that's the answer, I guess. You can do what you want, truthfully. There'll be better weapons than the one you start out with, so keeping with one might not be smart, but... Yeah, it was too late, Vinny. Yeah, I got it the day I heard about it, the limited edition. Thankfully, I had the money to do that. But yeah, they sold out like insanely quick. So, and it's funny because at my GameStop, right, they didn't even know what No Man's Sky was. Right, before I would ask talk about No Man's Sky. Hey, do you know anything about a release date? Because sometimes they get inside info, right? And like before it's actually announced. And they had no idea what the game was, right? No idea what No Man's Sky was. And then once the release date was announced, I went and pre-ordered limited edition. They're like, "Oh my god, yeah, it looks so cool, man. It's gonna be great." I'm like, "Okay, it's great. You guys are nice." This game has been a thing for what, 3 years now. You guys are just now catching on. Yeah, Ziggy. Exactly. And I always knew it was going to be full price. Like, yeah, everybody, it was an indie game, small studio, but it's got to be full price, right? It's so much larger than any other game. That, like AAA game, right? Call of Duty, things like that. There's so much, it's just an advancement of gaming, in a way. Like, the procedural, humongous universe, it's definitely worth full price. And when people were surprised that it was like announced at $60 and people were angry about it or whatever, that's just baloney, right? If people pay $60 for a Call of Duty copy and paste game, right? I'm not hating against Call of Duty because I have Call of Duty. I play it a lot. Well, I used to play it a lot, but I'm just saying. You know what I'm getting at. Okay. Exactly, yeah. 120 with season pass, stuff like that, exactly. Oh, nice, Shane. I wonder if you blow. Yeah, Ziggy, that is a thing. We were talking about this earlier in this stream. If you blow a hole near water, water will run into it. But we just don't know if you blow a hole near an ocean and water runs into that hole, we don't know if water is being taken out of that ocean to fill the hole, or if it's just kind of flowing into the new hole that you created, if that makes sense. But it will fill. Like, if you want to make a cave of water and you shoot near a water source, the water will flow into the cave. But I want to make sure you guys know, okay? If you've seen those rocks that are like spheres, or you've seen those weird, those weird kind of stone formations, the egg-shaped stones, things like that, or anything. If you dig underneath something completely, it's just like the rock is just going to float there, right? There's no like falling of stones on planets. If you dig like underground and back up, and you'll have like a complete, everything's going to float basically. If you try to make something collapse, it's not going to happen. It's just going to float there in the game. Everything. It's going to be like that, float-wise. With, like, stone formations. Because I had a couple comments recently of people saying they want to, you know, mess with the formations like that, where they can make, like, stones collapse and things, but that's, yeah, land's just going to float. Which isn't really a problem. I don't think that's a problem for me. Yeah, Ziggy, definitely. I've been following since forever. Everything's fully destructible. Exactly, yeah, that's true. Ziggy. They definitely work really hard. There's no way they could have made this without some dedication, I don't think. Oh, you only found out about this game a few months ago? Oh my gosh. You're lucky. If you make a cave under a lake, will it drain into... Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know if you make a cave under a lake, we don't know if the lake will drain into the cave or the cave will just fill with water. We don't know if it'll actually take water from the first source and carry it into the second source.
Or if it will even fill up at all or just be floating water.
It'll fill up. We already know that. I like how you come in with just, like, like, wrong facts, like, out of nowhere.
I'm just saying.
We know that water will fill up in caves, things like that. Yeah, Jesse, definitely, man. I've known for three years. It's been announced for 3 years, right? Or 2 years? Over 2 years. A little over 2 years, something like that. Yeah, we're not sure if water will actually drain, we just know it'll fill. Yeah, Ziggy, there's no chat bar. If you run into somebody, yeah, it's... if you run into someone, there's no chat bar, no way to communicate with them. There's going to be, like, no... If you're playing on PlayStation, there's going to be no PSN to notify you it's another player. Or who it is. If you know it's another player, like, you'll know it's another player if they're, like, frantically moving or, you know, doing something that NPCs or creatures wouldn't do. But there won't be any, like, PSN or any way to know who it is at all. Unless you are purposely trying to find them and you are, like, communicating with them from some outside source to find somebody. If you accidentally find somebody, you're never going to know who it is. There's just no way.
Unless it's a player walking around on a planet or whatever.
Unless it's a what?
If a player is like walking around on a planet or a space station or whatever.
What about it?
You know it's a player then. Just like walking around, jumping and whatnot.
You didn't listen to what I said. You're not going to know who the player is.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, you'll know it is a player by their frantic motions or movements that NPCs don't or wouldn't have. You just won't know exactly who. Like if I run into Shane on a planet, but we're not trying to meet up with each other, there's no way I'm going to know it's him. Basically, it's impossible. Unless there's some humongous Reddit community forum where you just like, hey, I'm on a planet called this, is anybody else here? And like just hope somebody responds with yes. I don't think you're gonna know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they won't have a player tag or anything. Matt Parker's correct. There you go.
Wait, unless they, like, add it in or whatever, we don't know. We haven't seen the game in forever, you know?
What?
Like, we actually haven't seen, like, them, like, Sean run into a player. We don't know if they will or will not have a game tag or not.
Except for the fact that he's told us there won't be.
Yeah, but he also told us that there's no NPCs.
He told us there was no NPCs because at the time when he said that, there was no NPCs. He didn't want to give anybody false hope that there would be if it didn't work out. Which he actually said. if he told us that there wasn't going to be a way to find out if, like, to talk to players in game, if he told us that before and they changed it, I think he would mention it, that there is now a way. Now, yeah, that's all speculation, but we have to go by something, because we can't just speculate entirely. There has to be some form of factual conversation, or we'll just be sitting here guessing all day. Yeah, Parker. Truthfully, with me, I'm not really keen on neither of those. Like, center is going to be cool, but I'm not like at a rush to get there. And finding another player would also be, it'd be awesome, but I'm also not really trying to do that. My big thing is I just want to explore planets, like, and find what I can find, discover what I can discover. That's basically it. Like, the huge thing for me. Like, a lot of people want to find another person. A lot of people want to get to the center first. Both those things are probably, like, least on my list. Even though they're pretty large, like, I guess popular things to do. I want to find a huge creature more than anything. If I want to go, like, through, like, to an actual goal, I guess. Blow up messages in the ground. Except, like, if you write, like, the small changes to planets, right? If you blow a message in the ground or write your name on a rock or whatever, like, all those small changes won't be saved for other people when they get there. They will only be saved for you when you're there and when you return. Like, other people won't see small changes you make to planets. They will only see huge changes you make to planets. So you'd have to, like, write your name just ginormous in the planet floor. We don't know really how big it has to be to save for other people, but at this point I bet somebody will just give them as much money as they want. Let's see, that many planets you did. There you go. With that many planets, you'd have a much better chance of winning the lottery than being on the same planet as someone else at the same time. Alright, yeah, I'll accept it after the stream's done. I'll accept any friend requests if you guys want to send me friend requests. And I'm accepting everybody's friend request now. Like, I decided, like, plus, like, you guys are, supporting me on my YouTube channel, so I'll accept friend requests. Also, it's going to be really cool, since everybody's going to be on No Man's Sky, to see, like Flying said, the galactic map light up with discoveries. Yeah, Shane, just do whatever in the moment. That's definitely, I feel like I'm going to be, like, wanting to play a certain way, and then one day I'll just be super, like, pissed off for some reason, like something happened, and I'll just go on, like, a killing spree, right? And then, like, afterwards I'll just feel bad. I'll ruin my reputation, like, all the races, like the Korvax, I can't, like, repair. I wonder if you can, like, if there's, like, a point of no return when it comes to ruining your relationship with a race. If you, like, do something so terrible that, like, I guess you could probably, like, kill them all. I don't know. I don't know how that would work.
I don't think it will be races that you have reputation with, but rather with factions.
Well, it says you have Korvax reputation increase on the screen. Korvax is a race. But I just kind of wonder if, like, you go off, kill a bunch of Korvaxes, and then they hate you, but if you just, like, get them, like, a rock that they want, they'll love you again. I don't know. Like, yeah, sorry about, like, your family, but here's this rock. Right? Yeah, we're friends now. No, creatures are definitely not going to be in short supply. I mean, yeah, 9 out of 10 planets are barren. I mean, that doesn't mean that there's no life on them either. Because I think Bellari 5 is barren, right? Generally? No, maybe not. I mean, there's some planet, or some buildings. But it looks generally barren for the most part. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Because it's hard to tell when we haven't really seen a non-barren planet. Or been at least explained to, like, what barren looks like. Maybe frickin' planet. What? Easalois is probably barren. Alright, that looks pretty barren. That's my favorite planet that I've seen so far. Just because of the look of it. The barrenness. Is that even a word?
Yeah.
I know Baroness is. Will it be possible to play on a crappy laptop? Well, that depends how crappy. Edgemac, Jerome. You need 3, yeah, that's right. i3 processor, 8 gigs of RAM. Wow, I blocked that without even looking at the TV screen. I'm a pro. I have a 13-year-old laptop, and no, it will not work on that. That's what I say is crappy. Yeah, Shane. That'll definitely be cool, man. Because there's always going to be new things. You'd be like, I remember seeing a creature like that 42 years ago when I first started playing. Even though, like, I mean, eventually PS4 will be, you know, out of its time, right? There'll be the PS43 or whatever. But it's kind of weird. You think, like, No Man's Sky could last forever. What if people are still playing it when, like, the PlayStation 7 is out and they stop messing with the PlayStation 4? Like, stop supporting it? What'll happen then? Like, I guess you could still play offline. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what would go down then. Make it for the other systems. Who knows? Because I don't think they're ever going to have to make a new No Man's Sky, right?
Yeah.
But it'd kind of be sad to see it end with the PlayStation 4. Even though it will be on PC, I guess, always. Yeah, then you probably won't be able to, Edgemac. You need 8 gigs of RAM. But if I... Oh, yeah, I guess that's correct, yeah. If I'm standing in front of you and you write your name on the ground, I'll be able to see it. But then you gotta assume they know what you're talking about, I guess. And also, like, if you're a PS4 player and crossplay happens to be implemented and you find a PC player, they would have to search, like, usernames on PS4, Steam usernames, like, to find out who you are. I don't know, you could write a message for somebody, I'm assuming. And if you find like, you'll be able to see what planets your friends are on. Is it planets or what solar systems your friends are in? I can't remember. Right, you just see what solar system they're in. You don't see exactly what planet they're on, correct? Or do you? Is anybody in the chat? I don't know. Everybody fall asleep, I guess. Yep. Is anybody hearing my questions? Okay, that's great. I don't know. It's unbelievable. What are you guys doing here?
To be honest, I'm like half asleep. So.
That's fine. You think chances of even finding a planet somebody else found is really rare? I mean, it'll happen for sure, but... And it'll be cool when that happens, but I don't think it's gonna happen, like, without trying. Unless, like, I mean, if you're trying to find a planet somebody else has been at, I'm sure you could locate one. But on accident, it's gonna take some time, I think. Yeah, Naughty Hill for sure. That'd be cool. You could see your friends where they are in the solar system, yeah. So they'll be like on PlayStation, if like I have 40 friends playing No Man's Sky, I'll be able to know what solar system they're all in. You'll be able to find them on the galactic map. But I don't think it's so detailed where you can find what planet they're on. I think it's just what solar system they're in. How that would work on PC, I am not sure, just because I don't play PC. So I don't know how like things work like that. I am so unintelligent when it comes to gaming on PC, because I have never done it. Except for Diablo 2 on PC. It could be 18 people now. I'm not sure. I just say 15. Like it used to be 13. It used to be 15. It used to be 10. Really small team. Yeah, transferable. That would make sense. PC version have graphic settings? Yeah, totally. Wait. Will the PC version have graphic? Yeah, I'm sure. Like every PC game has settings. Yep, that's right. Like a blinking star to let you know where they are. Well, kind of. Like you'll be able to see where they are when you like what it is with the blinking stars. Like when you see a star twinkle on the galactic map, that means one of your friends has made a discovery there. Or is that it, or is it just someone's made a discovery there?
It just means that somebody's made a discovery
Yeah,
there.
not one of your friends. So when a star twinkles on your map, that means somebody made a discovery there, not your friends. I knew that sounded a little off. Yeah, if everyone's going to the center of the galaxy, it'll be much easier to find somebody in this near the center of the galaxy versus the outer edge. But it will be possible to find another person. I think it's going to take longer than people think, even if they try. Yeah, no, it's hard for people to understand how big the game is. There you go. Put 1 million people on Earth on foot and let them find each other with no communication. Like 2 of them with a cell phone, and they only know each other's number. That's it. Hey Duncan, how's it going? Okay, now I'm caught up with the comments. Great. Man. Oh. I'm thirsty. Just to let everybody know, the stream's probably going to go on for about 30 more minutes. So it'll be like 2 a.m. when it ends, my time. Because I don't know how long it's been going on, but I don't want it to be like a 3, it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's just going to be done in 30 minutes. I think that's a fair amount of time I've been streaming. Plus I got some other things I got to get done. Get out of my way. Oh, wow.
I don't know if I'll be able to stay awake that much longer.
I don't want you to be here. Okay?
Yeah,
It's your last day at classes tomorrow, right?
it was today, but I gotta go in early tomorrow because there's some stupid reason my college is like, oh yeah, all your books have to be in by noon.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, it's 2 hours already? Holy cow. You gotta pick up your girlfriend at 2 a.m.? What the heck is she doing? She not have her own car? Jesus. I'm just kidding. Sounds
She's
good.
doing her hair.
Doing her hair.
That's funny.
My next video on? That's a good question. I have a list of ideas next to me. I guess usually what happens is I just kind of pick one at random, and that's what it's on. Oh, actually, it'll probably be kind of an addition to my last video. It just won't be in the same style as my last one. Since when I started doing a video about death, it was supposed to be on ways you can die and what happens when you die. But instead, since I got, a great idea to do what I did with my video, I didn't put in what happens when you die. So I think that'll be my video. It probably won't be super long. It'll probably be short, but it needs to be said, like, what happens when you die, because a lot of people still think that if you die in space with your ship, you spawn at a space station still with your ship because of what we saw in the demo, when that's not the case. So I just want to make that clear to everybody. What is this? What's even going on over here? Jesus. So it'll probably be that. Other than that, after the fact, I have a list of stuff here that I want to talk about that I haven't covered yet. So it'll be interesting. Oh, work. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Working on doing her hair. Oh, alright. Make up your mind, man. Why don't you text me anymore? You don't talk to me, bro. Jeez. You know who I'm talking to. Oh. In my country, for me, it's 1:36 a.m. in the morning. Do. Exactly, Shane. Yeah, it was just a build. Like, they don't want to show off the life pod, which makes sense because it's one of the things that is not procedural in the game. All right, Naughty Hill. Take care. Thanks for being here. You've already started making up names for animals and ships. I haven't started doing that, truthfully. I think I'm gonna do just like what comes to my mind right off the bat. Like, first thing I think of.
Yeah, same here.
You just texted me? Okay. My phone's dead, so... I'm not gonna...
Like if I want to see something that looks like... I'm gonna...
Your mic's breaking up, but I heard what you said. Is Gamer even in the party still? Is everybody sleeping?
Halfway there. Actually, like 3 floors house.
Are you gonna be able to make it, Jenny?
I have no idea.
You can do it. Push through.
I'm hardly even talking.
I know.
Shit.
Finally, for once. No, not funny.
Tomorrow, when I'm actually done with school.
Did you fail all your classes?
You know it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice. I live in the U.S. U.S. of A. Yeah, I am very much awake because I slept all day long.
Lucky you.
Sure. I'm still yawning right now. I don't know why, but... Anyway. Anybody have any more questions regarding No Man's Sky? like that they just need to know, that you're confused about? Anything? This has been a pretty good conversation, truthfully.
Yep, you talking.
Wow, yeah. I'm gonna have to recruit some new people. You guys are just so silent. You guys afraid?
The day.
You guys shy?
It's a busy day, you asshole.
You just always shoot them.
Well, Flying's mic is broken. Gamer falls asleep sporadically, and Ginny is always tired.
I'm only tired right now because I had to
Did
take
you?
3 tests.
Yeah, that takes a lot of physical work.
It does. Mental brain power.
You know, if you would have cheated on those tests, they would have been a lot easier, and you'd be awake.
Yeah, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I just cheat? You know.
Just kidding. I never cheated. Jeez. I mean, I'm sure I cheated on something before, but...
We'll have to take Shadow out, so I think this would just be a good point for me to bounce out of the chat.
Whatever.
And for you guys to finish it up for the last 25
Have fun with your bounce house.
20 minutes. Bounce house.
He says he's gonna bounce out, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. He always says bounce.
Bounce house.
Yeah, he always says bounce. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd bounce too if I had a bounce house.
Yeah.
I'm a 90s kid, so.
Oh, here we go.
it's the same.
Can you have multiple game saves? That's the question that's at hand.
Later, Jen.
Oh yeah, just that.
See ya.
Look like audio goes.
What? Whatever. Multiple game saves, alright. So, I did a video on save files. Truthfully, I probably could have thought it through a little bit more. But, you're not gonna be able to have multiple saves. It's hard because it's weirdly explained, alright? Well, not explained by me at least, alright? So, ooh, look, I can block the shot without even moving. Amazing. If you have played like any RPG, you played Skyrim, I'm going to use Skyrim as an example. If I play Skyrim, okay, and I have one character on Skyrim, and I do some quest, or I save the game before I do a quest, and then I accidentally kill the person giving me the quest, and save the game again, right? In Skyrim, I could always go back to a previous save and revert what I did wrong. With No Man's Sky, I don't think you're going to be able to do that. It's going to be like everything you do is permanent kind of deal. Right? So, that was amazing. Look at that skill. Everything you do is permanent in No Man's Sky. If you will be able to have multiple characters in No Man's Sky, I think you will. I think multiple profiles will be able to have, you know, different characters, right? Because, yeah, the argument comes up if I, let's say I was older, right? I had some kids or whatever. All of us are interested, my whole family's interested in playing the game, and I have a PlayStation 4. And, you know, you're going to want each and every person to have a different game save, you know, game file. You're not going to want everybody to have to share, right? You would have people messing up everything, which makes sense. So if you get what I'm saying, that's my answer. I could have done my video a little better because it was very confusing, the way I did it. And I actually didn't think about the kind of reverting back to previous saves in Skyrim.
Hello there.
Hi. What have you been doing? Interesting story. Thanks for that.
That's a great story.
Okay, let's see here. Can they just release it now? Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy.
No one in person understands. How will the starting pod look? There is a picture somewhere that what it could be, but it was post, like, we seen it like 2 years ago, so I'm sure it could change, but right now we really don't know. Yeah, it's a really tiny ship. Yeah, a lot of people, casuals and serious gamers, a lot of people don't know about the game. It's very strange. Because it was voted like I said, it was voted most anticipated game of the year 2 years ago. And you would think more people would know about it, but that's just not the case, right? A lot of my friends, or at least a lot of my friends used to be not serious gamers, but just people who just played a lot of games. Like, I don't classify myself as a serious gamer. I don't know, right? Serious gamers could be different things. Like, I play for fun versus play for competition. So I guess pro gamer, serious gamer, and casual gamer are 3 different things. I play a lot of video games because I like to have fun, not because I'm, like, crazy serious about it. Right? I joke around quite a bit. That's why I think, I don't know, serious would be. Anyway, and they still didn't know. Like I said, a lot of my friends played games a lot, and only a couple of them knew, and mainly because I told them about it. Other than that, I doubt they would know. What is this guy doing sitting back here?
Are you playing multiplayer or?
No, well, I mean, no. I can't play multiplayer when I stream.
What internet do you have? You can't do that.
The kind of internet where there's hamsters and we...
Yeah. Doesn't matter to me, I don't care. I'm not paid attention to the game half the time. I still go up in rank playing offline. I'm still a pro at this game offline. So. What other games am I looking forward to? Overwatch is coming out in a week. On the day I move, it actually comes out. I'm looking forward to Overwatch. I have that pre-ordered. That'll keep me up until, like, that'll keep me playing distracted until No Man's Sky. And probably I'll play that even after No Man's Sky's release, just because it's a fun game to play with people. So Overwatch, the new Mass Effect, whenever that comes out, forever from now, because Mass Effect is my favorite game series. What else am I looking forward to? It's a hard question. Oh, that's a goal. I'm trying to remember what's coming out. Like Uncharted 4, I'm looking forward to. It's already out, but I have to play the first 3 before I play it, and I haven't had enough time to do that. What else is coming out? I have a list of games coming out right here, but I don't feel like looking at it. I haven't thought of anything much. Oh, man. Except for No Man's Sky. What are you guys looking forward to? There you go. Is it possible to destroy a planet with kamikaze? Kamikazeing it? No. No, I don't. No, it's not. I'm gonna go with no. You can't really destroy a planet that we know of, like, at all, like, blow it up. The only thing we know, like, you can eradicate an entire species of animal on a planet, it'll just take insane amount of time. Richard, come on, man. You don't have friends that you can talk to there? I'm sure you do. It's not like you're locked up in a jail cell or anything, right? I mean, maybe you are. Maybe a lot of shit's gone down since I've been gone. Yeah, you'd have to separate profiles. Sorry, I'm kind of behind comments here. Yeah, there you go. That's what I mean. And yeah, there's no advertising. That's another thing. There was actually an Uncharted 4. If you bought Uncharted 4, there was like a little booklet in there that had No Man's Sky on it. Where can you buy the ships? You can buy ships from trade stations. If you see a ship flying, you can follow it to a trade station and then purchase it. Space stations as well. There you go. Am I going to start uploading gameplay again that isn't No Man's Sky? Probably not. And the reason behind that, Richard, is because people who come and subscribe to my channel, like, as much I would like to think that they subscribe just because of me, it's probably not. It's probably because of No Man's Sky, right? That's the focus. And another thing being, like, not that I care, like, crazily about subscribers and views and stuff like that, but if we were to look at my analytics from when I started my Let's Play channel 4 or 5 months ago, the fact that I was getting, like, 20 views on each video and 1 subscriber a week versus now, it would just be pointless to switch. Like, the reason I like making videos because it's fun, I like editing them, but my Let's Play channel before was created to make people laugh, and if nobody's watching them, then I'm the only one laughing. You get what I'm saying? Oh, that was stupid of me. Plus, No Man's Sky is limitless. I'm going to be really busy with videos. I've got a lot of series in mind to do. Did I figure out my new internet situation? Not yet, but I know I will have internet. Basically, I have 2 choices where I can live when I move. Both people have internet, so either way, I'm going to have internet. I just don't know when I will have it. Basically, I don't know when I'm moving. When I do move, I'm going to be living with family for at least a week. So I'm just not sure how long it'll take me to get situated in an area where I have internet to start making videos or uploading daily videos again. But I know I will have internet, so that's not a worry anymore. Either way, I'm going to have some sort of internet, right? Because I've spent too much money and too much time into making this channel to just, stop, right? So I'm definitely going to have internet, and people know that. Like, where I'm moving, they know. Yeah. There was something I was going to say, but I forgot. It's a pretty big cell. Nice, alright. It's a long dark. Nice. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Okay, using the first one to get. Alright, that's cool. What music do you hear? Alright, the music in No Man's Sky is procedurally generated, created by a post-rock band called No Man's Sky. They're really good. Or, not called No Man's Sky, frickin'. Called 65 Days of Static. I don't know what I was thinking. Post-rock band called 65 Days of Static. They're really good. I listened to them, when I heard the first trailer, one of the first trailers had their music in it. Actually, the first trailer had their music in it, sorry. And I listened to them ever since. They have a lot of good songs. Supermoon is the best one. And Debutante, which is the one in the first trailer, are my favorites. And how much will ships cost? We do not know. That is something we have no clue about. We don't know currency-wise and cost-wise of anything. Go in the goal! Nice. And yeah, they're procedurally generated sounds and music, ambient noise as well. It's classified as ambient noise versus music. You broke the Legos out of storage to build a ship? Nice. Man, I wish I still had my Legos. I used to have a blast with those. Yeah, planet a day kind of thing. Well, I'm going to be doing planet surveys, so to spend a day on a planet would make sense. So. What's happening? What did I miss? What's this link for? Hold up. Did I miss something? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Cobra had it on his last video? Is that what you're talking about? I haven't watched Cobra's last video, but I did notice it. I'll have to watch it. Yeah, Shane. I watched 65, or I listened to 65 Days on Spotify. Oh yeah, I definitely would play. I would go crazy with Legos if I still had them. I don't actually know where mine are, truthfully. They're not with me. They must be at some other house. I've got so much of my belongings just split across states, like I don't even know where anything is anymore. Do I know any other planet exploration-based games? Yeah, there's a game that's out right now called Norman Sky that's kind of like No Man's Sky in a way. I don't know much about it, but I'm sure people in the comments know more than me because a lot of the games like No Man's Sky or planet exploration games are on PC. I'm not a PC player. I don't know nothing about PC like games, especially space exploration games. Except for Norman Sky, which I've been asked to do a video on. I have to do research on it because I'm not sure about it. Also, I've seen some other No Man's Sky YouTubers do videos on Norman's Sky. I don't really feel... I don't know, it's weird because a lot of times when people do videos... when No Man's Sky channels do videos on specific things, and then it seems like I'm copying them after I do one, because Norman Sky is a very specific topic. So I don't want to feel like... I don't want to be, like, quote-unquote, even though I'm not copying, but I don't know. I don't want to play Norman Sky, I guess, just to make a video on it. I feel like that wouldn't be, like, super enjoyable for me. Like, because, like, I'm going to be playing No Man's Sky because I want to. As with Norman Sky, I don't have, like, a crazy, like, initiative to play it, like a want to play it. So I don't want to force me playing Norman Sky just to make a video on it. But we'll see. Yeah. Planet Nomads? I've seen Cobra talk about Planet Nomads, but haven't actually looked it up myself. As far as for ripping off a No Man's Sky, I feel like a lot of people are eventually going to be doing that, truthfully. You know. Do. Hey Richard, are you still here? In the chat? Oh wait, you texted me. I could always just text you and ask you. We'll see. Still here? Alright, do you have Rocket League, Richard? You should get this game, man. Maybe we should play. I mean, I'm assuming you probably don't have a lot of time to do anything. Like, I don't know what you do. But, like, it seems like a lot of people there say they don't have time for much anymore. Which kind of sucks, I guess, because it seems like I've got a bunch of time. But I guess I don't go to college, I just have a job. Oh, the shot! Oh, darn. But if you don't have it, you should get it and we could play. This is really fun to play with friends. Anyway. Hackers? I think hackers are gonna do what they will, but it's such a huge game. I don't know if I really care, truthfully. I mean, whatever. There will be mods, though. People will mod the game, because mods are on PC versions. Almost identical. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to look it up even more. I just heard Cobra talk about it. Cobra talks about it like it's something really good. I don't think he talks about it like he hates it. So, I'll have to look it up myself. Norman Sky and Planet Nomads. They all sound the same. Why does everything sound the same? Planet Nomads, No Man's Sky, Norman Sky. Can they just come up with names with different letters in it? Christ. Let's see. Is there anything you don't like or dislike about No Man's Sky? That's a good question. I'm gonna go with no, only because I feel like I've come to terms with everything in the game. Maybe, I don't know, it's really hard to think about. Because at first I didn't like the fact that Hello Games said that they will eventually put a more, they will eventually implement a more traditional kind of multiplayer into it. But I've come to terms with that as well, because maybe it would be fun. I can't judge something that I've never played. But truthfully, I don't think so. Because we don't know a lot. Like, we don't know if you can customize the color of your ship or things like that. Or I kind of hope there's like a rarity of items. Like, we know there's a rarity of elements. We know that there's common and uncommon elements. We've seen those, and rare. But I kind of want to know if there's a rarity of like blueprints or ships and stuff like that. Like, you could find like a legendary, rarity item or something. But once again, we don't know if that isn't in the game, so I can't dislike that it isn't, because we don't know if it is or not, I guess. Really? Wow. I'm gonna have to look it up, man. That's crazy. You have Monday through Wednesday and every other Sunday to do things from now on. Holy crap. Jeez, that's a lot more days than even... Well, I guess... Yeah, well, what do you... I'm gonna have to text you. I'll text you. Jeez.
Yeah.
Except your PlayStation has been so stupid lately, you haven't played it in a long time. Alright. I guess.
I'm taking vacation days from work. Paid vacation to play No Man's Sky.
Nice. I think I might be screwed when it comes to days off for No Man's Sky, because I think what'll happen is I'll end up getting a job like a week before the game comes out, and then like there's no way I could just request a week off my first week or like a couple days. It just wouldn't seem right. Maybe just one day I'll be able to have. Depends. I don't know where I'm working, or I'll have to find that out. More cartoony? Okay. Oh, it doesn't have... Alright, I'll have to check it out. I never played Team Fortress 2, no. Yeah, exactly. You can't make a game like No Man's Sky without Sean Murray. Yeah, Parker, exactly. Yeah, we can't, like, that's all we know is that you get wear and tear on your ship. We don't know if you can change it, like, color-wise, besides, all we know you can do is upgrades. Alright, sounds good. New job tomorrow. Great. That sounds so fun. Have fun, Mr. Makepeace. Is this ending soon? Yeah, it's ending right now. Can't you tell? It's 2:02. It's too late. It's 2 minutes late. Yeah, so this is probably it, guys. This has been an awesome conversation, though. Glad all of you guys showed up. 21 people. We had a constant 20 people. It says there's only 11, but on my PlayStation it tells me 20. I don't know what's wrong or right. We got like almost 500 comments. That's crazy. Man, I remember when I used to stream all the time, and I would get like nobody.
Yeah.
But I guess No Man's Sky wasn't the topic then. Anyways, yeah, so it's been cool, you guys being here. Thanks, Flying, for being in the party chat, along with the people like Gamer. I don't know if he's even still in the party chat. I don't know what's happening. Jenny left.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, this has been a good one. Yeah, I'll add you, Parker. Let me do that. Let me add people who sent me friend requests here. Hold on a second. Friend request here. Friend requests. This is Naughty Hill. Accept. Let me search for. Let's see, Alchemer. Okay.
Who's still? I did create community.
I don't know if
Uh,
I don't know if they can hear you because your mic is breaking up, but I can explain to them if you want me to. I know what you're talking about, so. Hold on 1 second. Flying in the chat party has created a PlayStation community where he's just sending out a bunch of invites to everybody to be like a community where people can be friends with each other to light up the galactic map in No Man's Sky, because the more right, that's what you're doing, correct?
it's galactic map and the galactic mass and
Yeah, let me find it because it's hard to hear you. All right, I'm sending you an invite, or wait, hold on. Parker, yeah, sending you an invite. Your PSN is almost the same as mine. It's not really. I mean, it has Chrome in the name. But I'm sending you my what is it? My PSN is Throne of Chrome, so you know it's me. I'm just gonna let you know. Alright, Zero, thanks for being here, man. The next live stream, this actually could be the last one until I move, because I'm going to be really focusing on making, right now, basically, I'm going to have a video every day up until the day I move, and since I know I'm going to be out of internet for about 1 week, I'm going to also make 7 more videos before I move, so I have to make 14 videos in the span of 1 week. Instead of 7 videos a week, or 6, how it's kind of been. So I might just take time to do all that, and the reason I do that is because so I can pre-upload everything, and on every day that I don't have internet, just upload or publish a video. So you guys will have a video every day, at least for a week after I move, because I am expected to have no internet for a week. It could be longer, it could be shorter. But I'll be updating everybody through Twitter and Facebook once I get my Facebook group up. So, anyway. That's why this might be the last stream until I actually get internet. It could be the last stream, period, because the fact that No Man's Sky might be out by the time I get internet. Or before, I'm sure I'll have it before then. But anyways, yeah. It could be, you never know. Alright. Let's see here, hold on. I'll type my PSN so you guys can send me friend requests, because the chat's I'm gonna get lost in the chat. This way you guys can do it, send me invites. There's my PSN. Thank you guys for being here. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything, because this chat's just like flying through all of a sudden. Well, it's 18 quintillion, Ziggy. It's just, they say it's infinite because you can go in one direction forever until you physically die before you hit the edge, or there's no invisible walls. There's no way somebody can hit the edge of the edge of the universe before, it would take millions of years to just physically drive through them. Or fly through it. It can't be both. It's 18 quintillion, but it might as well be infinite because nobody can comprehend 18 quintillion.
I can.
Sure. Shane, invite you. Oh, yeah, we're already friends. Okay, yeah, I'll invite you to the chat party for a little bit, but I'm going to end the stream. After I end the stream, I'll invite you to the chat party for a bit. I gotta head off and get some food and some stuff to drink because I'm thirsty. But I'll chat with you for a bit. Hold on 1 second. After I end the stream. Yeah, gaming can't really do infinite, but. Yeah, well, 18 quintillion planets is the max amount of planets they could have made with a 64-bit system, Ziggy. That's why it's 18 quintillion. They can't have any more with a 64-bit system. basically. It's not like they're like, hey, let's just have 18,600,000 or 18 quintillion 600 something odd number planets. You know, it was kind of that way because it was the amount that they could do. Okay. No. Okay, never mind. Thanks, man. Take longer than the sun. Yeah, it'll take longer than the sun. Our living sun will die out before all the planets are seen. So it might as well be infinite to you because you won't be here, basically. Yeah, 64-bit thing. There we go. All right, great. Did anybody send me more friend requests? Yes. No, never mind. Okay, I'll send out friend requests to you, Vinny. I'll send out friend requests, stuff like that. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna head out. I'm super thirsty right now. So thanks for being here, guys. Hope you guys have an awesome night. Thanks for being here. I said that like 4 times.
Yeah, sure.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how to do outros. But yeah, take care, everyone.